This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Good afternoon and welcome to Longfellow Middle School with the 7th grade volleyball. Today we're featuring the Longfellow Longhorns versus the General Johnnie Wilson Eagles. The first serve there was by Longfellow, which will be on the right side of your screen for set one. And General Johnnie Wilson will be on the left side of your picture. Now serving for the Eagles will be LaPortia Smith. I am Terry Trout here for WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television, alongside Bob Schlenbaker, who's manning the camera for us this evening. So we got a serve in by LaPortia. Should give her a second point for the Eagles. They'll go up 2-0. Other starters for General Johnnie Wilson, in addition to LaPortia, is Hannah Hilka, Brianna Fernandez, Marissa Sturgill, Anna Sturgia, and Demaya Leva. And that serves in the net, and it'll give the service back to the Longhorns. And going back to serve is Molly Codman. Along with Molly on the floor, we got, I believe, 22 Carissa Holcomb. Yeah, well, serve is in, it'll drop to the floor for another point to tie the game up at 2-all. See Amaya Robinson. Do not have number 23. 36 is Sarah Colbert. And 25 is Naya Esposito. We'll try to find out who number 23 is in between sets. It's not on the roster they gave me. And General Johnnie Wilson will get the serve back. Now tied at 3-all. Emily Fairchild serves it in. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. Brianna Fernandez served it in for Johnnie Wilson. And Hilko, the down ball over to the other side. Longhorns able to pick it up, but unable to convert. Point to the Eagles. 4-3. 4 Eagles serving, Longhorns 3. Service looks like it's gonna be a little short. It's in the net. Service is gonna go back to Longfellow. So back to service, Naya Esposito. Esposito serves it in. Hilko sends it right back over. Longhorns able to set up a play very nicely. And same thing with the Eagles, giving it right back. Pretty good volley here. This is 7th grade. A nice attempt by the Eagles, and Hilko hits it into the net, so that point goes to the Longhorns. 5-4. The Longhorns with the lead. Serving it in again is Esposito. A serve reception and getting the point back over on a down ball with the hit is Demaya Leva. Ties the game back up at 5. Leva back to serve now. And that service there will bring the ball back over to Longfellow side. 6-5 Longfellow, now serving. Ball back over to the Longfellow side, and the serve reception from the Eagles. Eagles with a nice pass, try to set something up here. Free ball over, and it's in. Point to the Eagles. Back and forth sort of game here, 6-all. Back to serve will go Marissa Sturgill. Nice float serve by Sturgill. It's over. Longhorns able to handle it. And back over in the first ball. Leva send it, and a point for the Eagles. 7-6 Eagles. Official call in the net. So the point goes to Longfellow. 7-all. It's all tied. So back serving for Longfellow is the mysterious number 23. I have a feeling it might be. Point to Longfellow there. Good serve. Trying to do deduction to get that last name, seeing what numbers are still on the bench now. Try to get that name to you. Hilkel sends a down ball over, point to the Eagles. Ties it all up at 8. In the last couple of rotations, we've had a good hit by an Eagle, and they go back to serve. And then the Longhorns are able to control it at the net. Cyril Colbert, I think, had the last touch. Gets the ball in and the ball back. So 9-8. The Longhorns coming into the game. It will be Gabby Ruffo to serve. Sitting down would be Amaya Robinson. Underhanded serve is received by Fernandez, unable to control it. Point to the Longhorns, now serving 10-8. Trying to get a little bit of distance here. We've had some back and forth scoring. Longhorns controlling it, free ball over, a nice deep free ball. Makes it harder for the Eagles to set up a play. They send it back over on 2. Here goes the Longhorns. They could save it, and one first hit right back over. They hit to the back row. Gonna go off Fernandez. Point to the Longhorns. Hit was by Codman. It's now 11-8 Longhorns. There's Ruffo back for her third serve. Eagles return it. Longhorns send it up, sends it over in 2, nearly hits the curtain on top. A good hit by Anna Sturgill. And once again, good hit means you're going back to serve. So Eagles are serving. Sturgill will serve, 9 serving 11. And it's in the net. So the Longhorns will serve now. 12-9. Back servants Krista Holcomb. The short serve, unable to pick it up, is Fernandez. 13-9. Longfellow. The serve will end up short and give the ball back to the Eagles. So 10-13. Eagles with the serve. Serving it up would be LaPortia Smith. Nice play run by the Longhorns. 7th graders, they're trying to get the whole bump, set, and hit down. They're learning to control the ball, control their passes. Point goes to the Eagles. Now it's 11-13. Smith to serve. Serve is close to the line. The official's looking for a call. The line judge is calling it out. She's over. Yeah, point goes to Longfellow. From here, it looked like it was out. A little bit of confusion here. Coach Ham would like to talk to the official about it, so both coaches will approach the official. There's only one official. Only one official for 7th grade volleyball. Line judges are the 8th grade players. They'll be line judges. They're going to call the line judge over, and they're going to call that a replay. So no point on that. They'll stay 11-13. I don't think it caught any of the line, but the official wasn't sure. The line judge caught it out. They talked him into a replay. So we'll play it up again. Smith back to serve. A little miscommunication there by the Longhorns. Not sure who's going to get the third ball. Point goes to the Eagles. It's 12-13, so they get back into the game. Smith to serve again. Serve is short in the net. Point to Longfellow, 14-12. Molly Codman will go back to serve in play. The underhanded serve. Nice play, and it's a hit by Anna Sturgill. And back to serve will be Brianna Fernandez to the point. 13-14, Longfellow with the 1-point lead. They set up their play, and it hits it wide right. That will tie it up. So Fernandez back to serve again. Serves in. Codman gets it up. And Esposito sends it over. Leva with the down ball. It's touched in the back row by Codman, so the point goes to the Eagles. Giving them a 15-14 lead, which then causes Longfellow to call a timeout. So that gives me a chance to talk to you about the Lorain Schools Employees Credit Union. Are you employed by or retired from the Lorain City Schools? If the answer is yes, then pay close attention to the following. Don't be penalized with low interest rates on your investments. Step up to the net and pass your funds to Lorain School Employees Credit Union. We will spike the competition so you will win the financial game of interest. Choose a certificate of deposit and watch your APY score the maximum. Call us at 282-4600. Now, I'm not sure who wrote that, but I like how they work the volleyball into the read. I'm Terry Trout here. The 7th grade volleyball. Longfellow at Longfellow Middle School versus the General Johnny Wilson Eagles. Back to service Fernandez. This will be her third serve. A nice strong serve. Longfellow's almost able to pick it up. But it goes into the net, so 16-14 Eagles. Fernandez will serve again. Short serve. Esposito picked it up. Unable to return it. Back to Esposito again. 17-14 Eagles. This is Fernandez's 5th serve, 5th point in a row here. There it is. 18-14 Eagles. A little bit of a run here from Fernandez's serves. Now Longfellow's in serve reception. They're bringing a back row setter. Holcomb's coming from the back row to set it up. They're able to get the ball over there, so a point to the Eagles. So 15-18. Back to serve Esposito. many of these girls, 7th grade is the first experience playing volleyball. Now they've been practicing since August, and they're gradually, they probably started off with the fundamentals. It goes point to the Eagles. So 19-15. So they start with the fundamentals, and they're starting to move into some offense here, and that's what they're doing with their serve reception. Longhorns are running a back server so they can set up for the 3 hits. And back and forth, unable to control it was Robinson for the Longfellow. Point to the Eagles. They got a 20-15 lead. So serve again is Layla. Longhorns can't control it. Point to the Eagles, 21-15. So that prompts the Longfellow coach to call a timeout, try to ice the server. We're at Longfellow Middle School. I'm Terry Trout, alongside with Bob Schlenbaker, manning the camera for this evening. It's Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV 20. Got 7th grade volleyball here at Longfellow Middle. I guess you can call them crosstown rivals, General Johnnie Wilson Eagles. Visiting Longfellow Middle. Both these schools feed into Lorain High. So it's to feed into the volleyball program at Lorain High. Sending it back over is the elusive number 23. I haven't got the name yet. Nice, strong hit by Anna Sturgill. Will give Johnnie Wilson the point. Wow. So 22-15. Eagles looking to push 3 more points and send this into set 2. Back to serve is Demaya Leva. Gets it in, send it back over. And look, line judge calls it in. So point goes, it was deep, it was close, but I think it caught part of the line. Point goes to Longfellow. 16-22. Back to serve will be Sarah Colbert. Colbert's serve is short. So the point goes to the Eagles. And heading back to serve is Marissa Sturgill. Nice serve in. Tybin tries to get it up. The pass goes to the right. Longfellow's unable to get it back over. So now we got set point. Set point for Sturgill. 24-16. And that would be game point. So the Johnnie Wilson Eagles take the first game, 25-16. We'll be back for set number 2 right after this.
Plant inspiration. Provide youth with the creative tools and skills to cultivate it. And you'll be amazed at what can grow. Adobe Youth Voices and the Peapod Foundation. Learn more at plantandinspire.org.
Welcome back to Longfellow Middle School, where we have a 7th grade volleyball matchup between the visiting General Johnnie Wilson Eagles and your Longfellow Longhorns. I'm Terry Trout here with Bob Schlenbaker for WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television. This will be game 2, or set 2. Johnnie Wilson taking the first set, 25-16. So now we got Johnny Wilson on the right side of your picture, serving to Longfellow on the left side, and with an ace serve would be Sydney Patterson, new into the game here in set 2. Try to get you the rest of the names, especially when they come to serve. I did find out who was 23 on Johnny Wilson. We'll bring that to you. So Patterson to serve, second point. So 2-0 for Johnny Wilson. I knew I was going to be confused. That was 23 for Longfellow. I didn't have the number. So Patterson with 3 good serves in, 3 ace serves. Unable to return them. There will be number 4 here in set 2. So 4-0. Johnny Wilson on top. Johnny Wilson taking the first game. There's the number 23 for Longfellow that I didn't have. So that is Trellis Hall into the game. And Patterson will serve it right to Hall, who gets the ball up. And sent back over by Caitlin Ramey-Rowland. Ball falls on Johnny Wilson's side. So point to Longfellow. So it's 1 serving 4. Point to Johnny Wilson. They'll get the serve back. Now 5-1. And after Rufo serve. So now serving. Just when I started to remember the names, I did a new set, and it's different people. That was Olivia Niemi. Going back to serve for a second point after Johnny Wilson's able to take that one. So it's 6-1 Johnny Wilson here in set 2. Johnny Wilson leading 1-0. Gabby Rufo gets it up. And Rollin gets it over. Johnny Wilson returned it on 1, back to Longfellow. Rollin looking for help from Rufo. The ball will drop, point will go to the Eagles. It's now 7-1. And back to serve for the third time is Niemi. Rollin sends it over. It's going to go wide to her right. So point to the Eagles again. 8 serving 1. Olivia Niemi to serve. Rufo gets up. Rollin. And that'll be 4 hits on Longfellow, so the point will go back to Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson will take a 9-1 lead, which causes Longfellow to call a quick timeout. Try to break up the rhythm here. 7th grade, they're learning to pass. You got your second teamers in here now. A lot of times at this level, you'll see a lot of serves and no return, so you'll see runs that way. They're still working on some fundamentals of passing. The first game was pretty good. They were doing a nice job of setting up a third hit, and there were some tough hits. They're not quite ready to jump up and spike, but their spikes are like down balls, and they're getting it down nicely. So I'm sure there's been a lot of progress since August. I am pinch hitting here for the pinch hitter. As normally you would hear Cheryl Bancic bringing you the volleyball play-by-play. And then her sub's gonna come, so you're stuck with me, Terry Trout, here on WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television. So out of the timeout, Niemi will go back to serve with a 9-1 lead. Longfellow talking it out. Hopefully they can get a nice pass here, set it back over. Trellis Hall tries to receive the serve with an overhand pass, unable to have any success. And Niemi did point number 10 for Johnny Wilson. So 10 serving 1. serve again. Hall receives it. Longfellow is unable to return it. Now we have 11 serving 1. And they send it back over. Gabby Ruffo sends it over in the first ball to give them their Longfellow's second point. So back to serve. It'll be Caitlin Ramey Rowland with her first serve of the set. Johnny Wilson setting it up. They're able to send it over. Nice attack there by Azaria Blair. They send it over again. We got a little bit of a volley going now. A little miscommunication for Longfellow gives the point to Johnny Wilson. Sarah Colbert wanting to take the second ball. She's working as the setter here. She'll come from the back row right now to receive the pass. So they're trying to pass it to her to set up the third ball. There'll be 4 hits on Longfellow. So 13 serving 2, serving it into play. This is Zaria Blair. Longfellow unable to return it. It's going to be 14-2. We'll have a substitution. Molly Codman's going to come in to help receive the serve. Longfellow unable to return it, but I like the way they're continuing to stay with, trying to play the game the right way. They're trying to set up a hitter. They're trying to get 3 hits. They're not trying to just send it back over like they're at family reunion. They're learning the game. That one hits the ceiling, and Johnny Wilson's unable to control it after that. Well, once it hits its ceiling, you just better hope you're in the right spot to return it. So at that point, we'll go to Longfellow, and back to serve is Autumn Labus, I believe. And a point back to Johnny Wilson. So 16-3. Johnny Wilson with the serve. Oh, Cara Ruiz back to serve. And it's in the net a little bit. And the call is going to be in the net. So with Patterson getting in the net, the point will go to Longfellow. They'll get the serve back. Now it's 4 serving 16. They need to get some serves in here and play some defense. Get right back in. Here's the ball right back over. And back to Johnny Wilson's side. That gives him a point. Nicely done. So 5-16. With Codman in serving again. It's sent right back on the first ball by Blair. Longfellow is able to set it up, send a free ball over. Dampier can't pick it up. Point to Longfellow, 6-16. So they got a little bit of a run here. Trying to get back into the match, into the set. They set it up back to the back row attack there by Ruiz. They're hustling. There's an attack. Attack by Blair. It goes down. Point to Johnny Wilson. Exciting little volley there. I keep looking down at numbers. Sometimes I'm missing it. So 17-6, Johnny Wilson. Zanaya Dampier serves it in. And she'll get the point. 18-6. So Dampier back to serve again with an 18-6 lead here in set 2. Johnny Wilson was able to take the first set. Johnny Wilson still leading here. As Caitlin Smith's attack goes into the net, so the point goes to the Longhorns. So 7 serving 18. Longfellow on your left, Johnny Wilson on your right. And your picture. Trellis Hall to serve. The elusive number 23 that didn't have her number in the first match. Gets the serve in. It's returned right away. Gets close to hitting the curtain up top, which would have been out. Unable to control his Longfellow, so point to Johnnie Wilson. 19-7. We're going to have a substitution here for the Eagles. We're going to have Caitlin Smith go back and serve. Local will sit down. So Caitlin Smith serves it up and in. It's returned, it's close to the net. Kind of almost like a block kill hitting above that net there was Blair for the point. Nicely done. 20-7. It's their job to protect that net. Any overpasses like that, they can just send it right down. That ace serve by Caitlin Smith will give them a 21-7 lead for the Eagles here in set 2. Substitution coming in here for the Longfellow Longhorns. Alyssa Mathna will enter the match. Caitlin Smith serves it up. So 22-7, Eagles with the lead here in set 2 of the 7th grade volleyball at Longfellow Middle School. That's return goes deep, so 23-7. Johnnie Wilson, General Johnnie Wilson Eagles with the lead, so that gives me a chance here to timeout by Longfellow to ask you, are you employed by or retired from Lorain City Schools? If the answer is yes, then pay close attention to the following. On the line, in the net, match point, got you confused? Make your next serve with a certificate of deposit at the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. Our front line has a CD rate that will score every time when you call or visit Lorain School Employees Credit Union at 282-4600 or stop on by the office at 4459 Oberlin Avenue, Suite 101. Neil Summers will take care of you there. I'll be glad to see you. So back here at Longfellow Middle School with General Johnnie Wilson on the right side of your picture as Bob Schlembacher pans that way to have the Longfellow on the left. Caitlin Smith will send the serve in again. Longfellow picking it up. Third ball, they did it over. And Autumn Labus does. And so the point goes to Longfellow. Now they need a bunch of serves here. They're down 8-23. So Sarah Colbert back to serve. She can go with the overhand serve. Nice. So she gets that in for the point. 9 serving 23. Colbert to serve. Nice serve. That was really low to net and hardly. Wow, Johnnie Wilson's able to return it. Ball back to Johnnie Wilson's side. And it's going to go out to the right. So a good serve, a good return, but Longfellow's victorious with the point. So now it's 10 serving 23. Keep this little run here going. Colbert to serve again. This will be her third serve. 2 points in this run right now. That one's just a little short. Catches the bottom of the net. So this goes over to the Johnnie Wilson side, 24-10. And serving is Sydney Patterson for the set point and match point. And that will do it. Patterson's serve is good. And that's the end of set number 2, where Johnnie Wilson takes it 25-10. So for Longfellow Middle School, the first 7th grade match, Johnnie Wilson wins 25-16, 25-10. I'm Terry Trout here with Bob Schlembacher here for Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV 20, Time Warner Cable.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.